All right, just waiting for some of you guys to log in. We are streaming live. It's about 8:45 here in Las Vegas. Got up this morning. It was pretty chilly. It was like 37 outside. A lot of things are going on. Now, you probably noticed that I have not uploaded a video or video home tour probably for about like 2 weeks. And the reason why was because I was actually in Hawaii just chilling out with the family. And I just felt like I literally had to get away from real estate. However, I was still working, but I just didn't shoot any videos. All right, what's going on? So we got a couple people logging on here. Cal562, first person to jump on this chat. So I do appreciate that. So there's a couple things I want to go over with. We have a new community that Richmont American Homes, they are building, and it's located out here in the southwest of the Las Vegas Valley. There's no grand opening yet, but it will be in the next couple weeks here. But this is something that I think you guys really need to look out for. They're going to have 2 floor plans to pick and choose from. And the floor plan is the Elder 2 floor plan, and it's approximately 1,370 square feet. It comes with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. You do have some upgrades that do come standard with it, so it's pretty nice. And then we have another floor plan, which is the Latana 2, and it's approximately about 1,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 with a 2-car garage. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the Southwest right now is just booming with a bunch of developers right now. It is crazy. And I always talked about this. If you guys want to get in on the first phase, now is the time. So just let me know in the comments below, and I will send you the full information about this community. Now, the HOAs are going to be $66 a month. Now, with the HOAs, it does not come with a guard gated community or a gated community. It just pretty much is going to regulate the rules and regulations. So that's what you're getting, just the bylaws for $66 a month. And you're probably wondering, at $66 a month, is it even worth it? Yes, because they want to maintain the value of your community. Now, what's great about this is that typically when you buy a piece of dirt out here, you have special improvement district and also local improvement district. Now, they don't have that here, so there's no fees and on top of that, so that's really nice. Now, let me see if I can show you what this thing looks like here on my screen. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but basically, it's going to be in a cul-de-sac here, so you can have homes here, 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 along here, and it goes around here. You're going to have a total of 50 home sites. All right, what else do we have here? So we have another community. They're having a grand open by Beezer Homes, and it's called Luna Vista. And the square footage here is roughly about 1,900 square feet. Start off about $450,000. 3 bedrooms, 1,900 square feet, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. So that's something that I definitely would take a look out for. Again, if you guys want more information about these communities, just go ahead and reach on out to me. What else we got here? We have another one. Pulte Homes, Tavana at Sky Hills. Sky Hills is a new master plan community located out in the northwest of the Las Vegas Valley, and it's just right off the master plan community of Providence. Okay, now these are all like single-story homes that ranges anywhere from 1,500 square feet all the way up to about 2,500 square feet. And with Pulte, you have a lot of options as far as design-wise where you can pick and choose from. Now, one of the things that they have here right now is that they are finishing up their weekly sale, $15,000 flex cash. I'm not too sure what that means, but they do have some sort of financial incentives if you buy right now. They got 20% off the design studio options at this time. And they are literally waiving the lot premiums. So it's something that I would definitely look into. Let's see what we have here. Give me just a second. So, what else we have? So Somerville at Cadence. Now this builder is Century Community Homes. Right now, this is what they are offering with their incentives. 6 point buy down with the rates down to 4.5% for FHA and VA with a FICO score only at 620. So that's actually pretty good at 3.5% down. So what this means to you is that if your credit score is not as great and you want the best interest rate as possible, right now what they're offering is they're going to do a buy down. So they're going to pay for your cost to buy down the interest rate. And if you're a FHA or a VA buyer with a credit score only at 620, believe it or not, it has to be a primary residence, so keep that in mind. They can get you down to 4.5%. Now, if you're doing conventional financing because you're going to be buying this property as an investment property, you're going to rent it out. Now, they're saying that they'll buy down to 6 points on your buy down. That brings you down to 5.125%. That's really good for a conventional loan, but this has to be a primary residence. Now, if you use this as a secondary home at 20%, actually, I'm sorry, they're offering at 10% down. At 10% down with the primary at 5.125%. That's a great rate. Now, there are some investors will strategically do the 10% down, move in as a primary, stay in there for about a year or two, and then they'll relocate so that way they can get that 5.125% down. Now, if you did take this as a secondary home, then your interest rate from 5.125% will be up probably about 5.5% to 5.75%. Now, the FICO score in this, you'll definitely need to be a little bit higher or a lot higher from 620 to 720 to take advantage of this, okay? Now, the buyers can actually split down the points and the interest rates and the closing costs. So what this means to you is what they're offering to you is, let's say they're giving you $30,000 in incentives. You can use $20,000 towards your buy down. Then the rest, you would use it towards your closing costs. But also you have to read the contract because the contract does state that it says up to, the word up to. So what that means to you is that if you spent $20,000 towards your buy down, but then you have another $10,000 left, but your closing cost is only $6,000, basically you can only absorb up to $6,000. So there's no recurring and non-recurring closing costs that you can apply that towards, okay? So this is something that you need to run the numbers when you're under contract and make sure that whatever the remaining balance is, apply that back towards your buy down. That's very important, okay? Also, with this builder right now, one of the incentives that they are also including into your incentive is washer, dryer, and the refrigerator. A lot of the new home builds, they're not including the washer, dryer, and the refrigerator, but this community, they are doing that. Now it says the price and also the incentives are subject to change without notice. So everything that I'm telling you right now, these things could actually change. So just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. What else we have here? We got. Okay. So going back to Pulte right now, for some of their standing inventory list for their homes, it looks like they're offering a 30-year fixed rate at 4.99%, and the APR, annual percentage rate, is at 5.07%, which is a very, very good rate. I mean, I remember when I got my first loan at 5.2%, I thought that was a great deal, and it actually was, and I would do anything to get the 5.2%, especially for my investment properties. Now, a lot of things are going on with the marketplace right now. The supply chain is very low, so keep that in mind. You have so many buyers coming out the woodworks. I'm getting more and more calls now that buyers, especially from California, are transitioning out here to Las Vegas. Now, guys, that's pretty much all I have for today. If you guys have any questions, shoot us an email. If you guys want the standing inventory list, or also you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas and you would like a relocation guide package, feel free to reach on out to us and we'll provide you that resale package. Other than that, until next time, guys, see you on the next one. Be best. I said be best. Be blessed and